Hey guys, it's Rob here and welcome back to the No Fluff Nintendo Recap, where we help you guys get caught up on the latest Nintendo Switch news, leaks, and rumors that we covered in the past week, every Monday at 10 a.m. EST. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and maybe even dislike if you didn't like the video. So first up, Tuma 2 is going to arrive on the Nintendo eShop on the 15th of December for $19.99. This was announced back in 2024 according to Nintendo Life, and the full title for this game is Tuma 2 The Evil Swine Return Special Edition. Moving on to the next one, it seems that the Sonic universe from the movies is going to have a spin-off. This was announced for 2028, and according to Variety, there is no current name for this spin-off at all, so we're going to have to wait on some more information on that, so make sure you are subscribed when that news does drop. Though, interestingly, we do have a release date for this. It's going to be December 22nd, 2028. Another thing Nintendo Life notes is that this isn't the Sonic the Hedgehog 4, which is going to come on March 2027, so it's a completely different movie, which might actually be set up in Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Moving on to the next one, it seems that Jennifer Hale, the voice actress for Bayonetta, has come out and said some things now that she's not under NDA. If you guys remember, there was a big controversy a couple years back with the voice actresses of Bayonetta. I was unable to speak on my own behalf because I was not under one NDA but two NDAs. Eventually, I was allowed to make a statement, which I appreciated, and I was able to present the facts. Hale continues. Hale says that there were some things that were said presented as facts but were false. I would never have taken the role otherwise. Before I accepted the audition, I checked everything thoroughly and I trusted the director. Keep in mind that this wasn't the actor that was causing all of the drama when it comes to the actress of Bayonetta and the pay that they're getting. This is Jennifer Hale, not Helena Taylor. I saw some people confused about that and mixing the two up on Twitter when this dropped last week. Just know Helena Taylor was the one that was causing all of that drama. For those who don't know the situation around that, this is a quick summary of that according to Nintendo Life. Following Platinum Games' announcement of the new voice actor, Taylor urged fans to boycott the game due to the pay dispute. She claimed that the studio offered her only $4,000 to do the whole game as a flat rate. Fans rallied around Taylor initially before reports emerged that Taylor had been offered the rate for between 4 to 5 sessions. The next news that dropped was the Nintendo Switch 2 had a Mario Kart bundle, and it's in the United States. For those who didn't catch this, Amazon, Walmart, Target, and Best Buy will have a bundle with Mario Kart World for $449 instead of the usual $500 without the game. This will save you $50, which is nice, and it's going to last until fall of 2025. Mario Kart World is going to be a code in the box. Just keep that in mind. It's not going to be the physical edition, from what I've seen on Twitter anyways. The next bit of news we have is for Pokemon Legends ZA, specifically the Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC. It seems that they revealed a new Pokemon evolution, a Mega Evolution, and that evolution is Mega Lucario Z, which is going to be a Fighting in Steel Mega Evolution for Lucario. The next bit of news that we got is for Metroid Prime 4. Apparently, in the credits of Metroid Prime 4, some of that included some assistance from Next Level Games, which is kind of interesting, just a little small fact. And speaking of Metroid Prime 4, we did get some tidbits about some things that were locked behind a paywall when it comes to the amiibo for the Viola bike. It seems that the background music for the desert when you're playing Metroid Prime 4 is locked behind that amiibo. That also popped up during the week. The next bit of news we got was on the Shovel Knight devs. It seems that they're in some trouble. It seems that it's make or break for the Shovel Knight devs according to Nintendo Life when it comes to the upcoming Zelda-like game. According to them, they say if we even sold 200,000, that would be really, really great. If we sold like 100,000, that's not so good. So it seems like they're really in some big trouble, financial trouble more specifically, so we'll see what happens later on. Next up, we did get the news that apparently Metroid Prime 4 will have a casual and normal difficulty setting for those who haven't played the game or haven't picked it up yet and are watching this video. According to Stealth4K over on Twitter, the game needs to be beaten on normal difficulty to unlock hard mode. Now, we do have some more details on Assassin's Creed Shadows as well, exactly what they're using to make it look the way it does on the Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Everything says Ubisoft on challenges of porting Assassin's Creed Shadows to Nintendo Switch 2, DLSS, and VRR confirmed. One of Ubisoft's most ambitious technical undertakings to date. The next bit of news is the sales for the Nintendo Switch 2. Attack the Blog over on Twitter has a screen grab of those, and they're actually pretty impressive. These are Japan numbers, and he says Switch 2 in Japan is no joke, and the Nintendo Switch 2 has 126,953. Moving on to a pretty interesting rumor, it seems that it's currently rumored that Universal is trying to secure the rights for a Metroid Metroid movie, which is pretty interesting, and it specifically mentions the Mario Cinematic Universe. So maybe somehow Mario is going to be ending up in some other universe in some movie, maybe like a crossover or maybe even a Super Smash Bros. Movie. And next up is a bit of a random part. I guess it's more of a fact than news, but I thought this was pretty interesting. Apparently, one of the voice actors for one of the companions in Metroid Prime 4 is actually Doomslayer's voice actress, or not actress, actor, and that is Ezra Duke. I just thought that was pretty cool to mention. And moving on to the next one, Sonic Crossworlds was released and some news came along with it. The Nintendo Switch 2 edition for the game has officially released. That's going to be $69.99, and the physical one, which was announced, is going to be early 2026, so it's not out yet. Now, if you do buy the upgrade before the 11th of December, that's going to cost you $5, where usually it would cost you $10 if you bought it later than December 11th. Also a note here, the Werehog DLC from one of the past Sonic games, which I remember playing on the Wii, now that I think about it, is going to be available for free for the first 2 weeks of the digital version. That's going to be until the 17th of December. As for information on the Switch 2 edition, apparently it's going to have improved performance and resolution, and there's also going to be a major patch on the release of that, which should already be live. And the next bit of news is for the holiday season. It seems that the Nintendo Switch Online service is getting some new holiday icons. These will cost you 10 platinum points each, and they're on your screen right now. Now, alongside this, we also do have a new Super Mario Yoshi holiday ornament on the US storefront, according to Nintendo Life, and that's going to be 400 platinum points. And the last bit of news is that we have a lot of Nintendo Switch 2 games that were announced from the PC Gaming Showcase. So Blood Refresh Supply, which is out on the Nintendo Switch 2, Carmageddon Rogue Shift, Switch 2, early 2026, Mio Memories in Orbit, Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch, 20th of January, Grave Seasons, Switch 2026, Smart Troopers Ultimate Bug War, Switch 2, early 2026, Tamer Town, Switch 2, which sounds like something like a farming simulator, so you know me, I love my farming simulators, I'll have to check it out. That's going to be on the Nintendo Switch 2 for 2026, Star Sand Island, Switch 2, 2026, Dungeon of Dusk, Switch 2 and Switch, which will also release in 2026. And yeah, that is all the news that happened in the week. I probably missed some stuff. If I did miss anything, mention it down in the comment section below, and I will see you guys next Monday at 10 a.m. EST. Leave those likes or dislike if you dislike the video, and subscribe for more.